Peace and love. I wanted to make this video dedicated to all black men in particular, but also I wanted to dedicate this video to black women, but most importantly, first and foremost, black men. Now, the title or the topic of discussion today is abusive relationships. Now, men, so-called men and men, with being a man, there's certain standards of being a man, and it's a difference between being a grown little boy and a man that's not being a man versus a man that's actually a true man. So with being a man, the standard, that's the law, the principles, the values that true men, alpha males have is self-control, self-discipline, emotional intelligence, emotional control, intellectual abilities. Because a man, he has to have that strength. A man is all about that order. He's all about structure. He's all about enforcement for the right reasons, not against his queen, not against his wife. That's when a man supposed to surrender and let go. He doesn't supposed to try to attempt to dominate over his black woman. He knows that it's a time and it's a place for domination, but not towards his black woman. If it's not sexual, then if it's not towards someone else, then the display, you being a dominant male and you trying to be a control freak, and you so focused on your perspective, you're so focused on how you feel that you forget to take heed and consideration and to treat the black woman emotions like it's fragile and like she's delicate, because she is delicate. You must caress her. You must protect her. You're supposed to be her protector, black man. You don't supposed to be trying to justify why it's okay to handle your woman a certain kind of way. And women, you need to get out quick as possible. The reason I say this, because that man, he needs times to himself. He needs to do some healing. He needs more self-love within himself. And the best relationship you can have is with yourself. A lack of relationship with self is a lack of relationship with anybody else. So he needs to be alone with himself and to also understand what he had, because sometimes as people, we don't realize what we have until it's gone. So what we have to do is take a step back, five steps backwards, so that we can take 10 steps forward. But too much of a good thing can be a bad thing. So black woman, you can think that you're doing a good thing, you helping him through his ways, his problems, but really you're doing a bad thing. You got good intent, but you're going about it the wrong way. Because they found in studies that the abuser and the person that's being abused, they, over a long period of time, they justify the abuse. And they even take on the traits of the abuser and start to abuse other people. But they have been so mentally accustomed and so mentally used to being abused that wrong now seems right and right now seems wrong. Since a person, or maybe a woman, in many cases it's a female, it's a black woman that has been in an abusive relationship so long that she's justifying it within her mind, even though her friends, everybody telling her that she shouldn't be in this relationship. But see, when you lack self-love, you attract someone that lacks self-love. And every relationship is there to teach us and to show us something about ourselves that we must face. So every person and how they treat us is reflecting how we treat ourselves based upon what we put up with. So the more we understand what we deserve, the less we accept. The less we understand what we deserve, the more we accept. So the more and more we focus towards improving and enhancing our inner self-love, the more and more we overstand and understand what we deserve. So therefore, the less and less and less we accept. So when you have such high standards, it's rare people. It's a limited amount of people, and it's only a few people that can actually meet that standard. And it's actually like, it's really uncommon.